dun 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 dun. Stick with your own kind, only with your own kind. Da 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 da. Tonight,
All you wanna do is talk. Banging my chest and my head on the lock. Feeling like walking flock of flame. I put the opposition out the game. I'm out the pocket, but I rock with the game.
Hello?
Hello, in the overtime victory, the Chicago Bears defeat the Lions of Detroit by 3 points.
Real nail biters.
Whew.
Dude. Real
I was a
nail
little worried, man. I was a little worried. A little worried. Fumble
God.
6, the F6. I was a little worried.
Mac Jones started the game in red stamina. This
Oh,
guy,
God.
you
He's
wouldn't
just out
even
of shape.
think he
He's
was
out of shape. He's out of shape.
actually a professional athlete. Every game, half pads backups, can't even train.
Oh, God. So looking at the, well, I guess we should sim this or force advance this week.
Yeah.
I won 17-7. Oh no, yeah, that was the close game I had. It was 17-7. Yeah, I felt close, man. I could not. I was 81. I was an 81 overall defense. I was running against. I couldn't run hardly. What was my box score? I think I only ran for. I only ran for a buck 14.
Yeah, I ran for 110.
Yeah,
And
and
I ran the ball a
yeah,
couple times, and it was just like, I ain't getting shit. I gotta pass the ball. So,
right. Yeah, I ran the ball 19, 23, 25 times. 25 carries, 19 for Chubb. Chubb was getting 3.4 yards a carry, so pretty pedestrian there. 3.4, that's not a lot
99 overall
for a
running back
99
getting
overall
three.
running back. So, and that was at 40. That was at 50. So you played at 49, and it's still significant. I could see like the fullback dives were not getting the 6 yards. They were getting like 1 or 2. So I think it's fine though. I think it's. I mean, yeah, like you were lighting people up there. I was lighting people up there. It's supposed to be. I mean, your defense was still just. Like I said, yeah. I mean, your defense is just. Carson Wentz has PTSD right now. That's what I think. He played against you. Probably that too. Poor guy. Yeah, just getting killed by. You just all over him the whole game. He's killing his ass. God.
6 sacks, yeah.
Yeah, just killed him. I feel like I had 6 sacks on him too. Remember I had the hit stick that made him fumble, and then I picked up the ball.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
the guy I killed. Yeah, I killed Carson Wentz. Never been the same since then. Okay. I'll force advance here.
All right.
What's the playoffs, Bear? Oh yeah, so look at the playoff picture. The Bears are still in the 7th seed. I've gone back to the 2 seed. So actually, I was never the 1st seed because the Titans never played. So they did play their game,
Oh.
and I guess they won.
I'm the last. This is too close, Steven. I
You have to
pretty
win
much
every
have to
game.
win out.
You have to win
I
every
play
game.
the I play the 6th seed this week or the
Oh
next
my
week.
god. I play.
I play them this week. I play the Los Angeles Rams, and then I have to beat them for their 6th spot.
Oh my god. I play the.
Otherwise,
Otherwise, you're toast. Yeah, I play the Steelers at the 5th seed. So they're 10. They have one more loss than me. They're
yeah.
they're 10-5, and I'm 11-4. So it's not like, oh, their defense. They have an 87 overall defense. Yikes. Uh oh.
This is
I have
tight.
a breakout
Tight.
player.
Uh-oh. I haven't had a breakout player fucking forever.
Shit. Okay, so this is the game I actually want to keep it short. So it's hold the Steelers to less than 200 total yards. or get Isaiah Simmons, which is one of my linebackers, 2+ interceptions, forced fumbles, tackles for loss, or sacks.
Is that like two, like of any combination of
Right.
two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 3. Well, 2. It's still hard to get those. It's hard to get sacks. It's hard to get. I mean, as a linebacker, it's harder to get sacks. Or interceptions or forced fumbles. I guess it's tougher. So. But anyway. Few weekly awards. Oh, Roquan Smith was the defensive player of the week last week with 14 tackles and 1 interception. Dak Prescott, 23 of 24, Bear, for 300 yards, 4 passing touchdowns. My God. The Vikings still just rolling along here. They have a terrible defense. It doesn't matter. Prescott just carrying their ass.
Yes. Is that better or worse than Aaron Rodgers? You know.
Probably better, I would think. Because Rodgers has a little more of a defense, I feel like. Oh, this team has Daniel Jones as their quarterback. All right, well.
Yeah, I'm only gonna have one player coming in. I can just pick up a third string quarterback off of free agency. Keep this right tackle as a being a bench warmer.
Half pads. Half pads backups. Yeah, maybe you should check because I didn't have a backup defensive tackle, so I just bought
Oh?
at all. I just had 2 defensive tackles, so I have plenty of right ends and left ends. I have like 2 backup right ends and a backup left end, so they would sub in from time to time in those spots. But like, okay, you want a legitimate defensive tackle, so I just bought. He was like 78 overall or something on free agency just for 1 year. I'm not gonna keep him. He's old. I'm not gonna try to keep him, but just to have him there, because just for this rest of the road here, so at least.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
Oh,
I thought you ended your sentence like halfway through. Like, wait a second.
well, no, that was it. That was the end of the point.
Sometimes that's just it. I'm cold in here. Let's put on some thicker pants.
Yeah, like the bonus XP is really where you get it all from. But I feel like we can get away with doing that because like the half pads, half backups, whatever, is because like the 6 people you were focusing on anyway are getting enough points. So I feel like that's okay.
Yeah.
Right,
It's
well,
like, how do I even get through weekly strategy without my people just being exhausted? Like, Saquon Barkley can't even finish games.
right. I mean, some of that also like what is that player's base stamina? Like, yeah, some people are just weaker on stamina. Like Chubb just has high stamina, so he can go for longer. Saquon probably has. Also, too, like with Saquon, like I remember there was one play he had like a stretch player where he got like 25 yards, so that takes a lot out of you. So he has to be out for like a play or 2. And I've honestly, what I've been trying to do is like I'll just kind of proactively like, oh, okay, if I just ran the ball with Chubb 2 or 3 times, one of them for like 10+ yards, I'm putting the backup in for the next one. I'll just manually do it. Just try to keep him, maybe so I'll have him on 3rd down. Maybe 2nd down isn't important, but I'll have him on 3rd down.
Yeah.
So I've tried to do that. The receivers too, like I really only have one good receiver, so I'll just sub him out. I know I'm going to run the ball. I'll just sub him out because he doesn't have to be out there. He can take a breather. But let's make sure the stream is working okay. Tonight. Yeah, looks like it's going okay.
So you want to keep it at 8 minutes? You said you need to shorten it? Less than that?
No, I think 8's fine. We keep it at 8. I think 8's fine. I mean, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, okay, but I mean, yes, I want to get the dev trait, but I also want to win the damn game. You know? Or do you want to do? I mean, you got to win.
I just gotta win.
Yeah, so I think 8's good. That gives you a good chance to win. You know, you're used to playing at 8. You should keep playing at 8, so like, you kind of have a rhythm. It's different playing at like 15 minutes, where it's like, oh. I mean, it's good. It's good for me because I'm running the ball anyway, so it allows me to run the ball easier because I don't have to worry about I'm running out of time. I have to throw or whatever. I'm starting my game.
Okay, well, you get players, so I'll start as well. Oh, we'll upgrade player, singular.
Well, I didn't have anybody to upgrade. Damn.
Today,
Lucky.
from Hard Rock Stadium.
Well, I have the broadcast sound on right now. I need to turn it off.
Special New Year's Day edition of the NFL on EA.
New Year's Day. We're in January, Bear. Got Lara
Big
Croft.
Huge ass game here, Stu. Huge ass game.
Who are you playing?
Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, the Rams. Yeah. What's their overall?
83.
Yeah, same for my team.
And the Miami Dolphins.
Apparently it doesn't matter, because
Daniel
we'll just
Jones and the
Carson Wentz
Pittsburgh
lights me up.
Steelers.
I know. Well, I just got lit up by.
There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium
Yeah,
in
I mean,
Miami.
I do short passing. That's what I did for my defense. It's like, all right, they mostly light you up with short passes, so might as well.
They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Pittsburgh
Oh, I clinched playoffs.
Steelers.
Nice.
Oh, you did? Oh. The second seed clinched playoffs on the second, third last week of the game.
It's funny to see the coaches, like, the Ravens is coached by Mike Tomlin, the Pittsburgh coach. Somehow Mike Rabel, the Tennessee coach, is coaching the Titans.
Playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had
Playing
extra
Deshaun
guys
Watson,
on the
too.
field, and they thoroughly
This is
shut
the
down that
Texan
offense.
quarterback that beat up
Yeah.
people? Or?
Yeah,
Simba Webster.
He has a little issue with
And he'll take
the
it
women.
past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I'm not appreciating his
So here come the
advances.
Dolphins
Him
now
advancing
as they get
anyway.
set to take over on offense. Leading them out from Texas A&M at quarterback, Kellen Mond.
I like this guy. And
All
the
right,
reason
all right,
I
good,
do,
good, good.
he tends to stand an even keel. Don't let too
Stop
much
at
rough
2
work.
yards.
He will manage the game the way it
Weird
needs to be
play.
managed,
Get
take
back.
what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Well, they'd actually talked about Mond, like, appropriately. Like, yeah, he's just kind of a game manager. He had an interception last week, but he's good enough for the team to win.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he powers his way up past the 30. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 19 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know.
They're
that you
down.
have to account
Let him
for
off the hook.
defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action.
I
get
saw
it
you
out
doing
to
some
the
double
wide
teams there. I
receivers,
like
'cause they
that.
should
That's
have some
smart.
open space because the defense will key on it.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Well, big man with ball.
Fucking touchdown.
Met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking
like
at a
60-yard
3rd and
touchdown.
3.
They just scored?
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the
Oh, that was
37.
quick. Minute 40.
Defense had a chance to get off the field.
I think I had a bad
I
defense.
know that we go into these
You would
meetings
think,
with
Bear.
coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
the one and only Mac Jones coming out. 11 touchdowns, 23 interceptions this season.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Completion percentage of shit. And he's still absolutely exhausted.
And this will be
Sitting
at
at
the 44.
a whopping
They go good for 7 yards.
63%.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I'm just trying to control the clock as much as I can so they can have less yards so they don't do to 200.
A run here for J.D. McKissick.
He's been moved in out of his boots.
Yeah, he got some good jukes. Saquon, there were a couple runs he had there.
How best to describe that one?
Some good
Right
jukes.
down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
A few runs here. Already on my spell.
Yeah.
Handoff comes to Chubb. Chubb will have the 1st down and much more. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going
Missed
out.
the tackle.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense.
Missed
on
the
the
tackle.
I thought this
They
was
missed.
a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen
No
still, to this
way.
day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Fuck.
What happened?
Pick 6.
On
You
the
got time, you got
quick
time,
handoff,
you got
the
time.
Hughes check. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Safety came into my drag route and picked it off.
Quite the opening
Drag,
drive.
dude, drag. Drag is bait, dude.
It's a lot like what we
Drag
saw
is
in
bait.
the
Drag?
game,
Don't do
doesn't it?
drags.
You know, because
They're
on
bait.
that last big practice
It either only
before
gets you
the
5
game,
yards or it's a
you go
pick
through your
6.
offensive script. You go through your play
Just don't even do
calling,
it.
you go through
I
all
don't do
the
any
stuff
of
and
them.
establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
I don't know if it's because
On
Mike Jones
first down,
is
they'll run with Chubb.
dying of
Fatigue?
Get a solid gain of
Fatigue
9
or
before
what,
being brought down.
but
Second
that's
and
terrible
right at
throw.
a yard. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Another interception. Alright, defense. Time for you to earn y'all's payroll.
Now
Because
Bond on the
my offense
bootleg.
can't throw or run.
He'll buy some time right. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. His
Dolphins
fourth
touchdown.
rushing touchdown of the year, number 6 overall. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Here we go, Dolphins. Here we go. I
Tucker
got the.
now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Their defenses are very good, this team.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And leading them out
God,
there,
Daniel
their
Jones
6'5"
playing well.
quarterback.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played for pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
No,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
To start the drive.
Jesus.
13 yards, first down.
Not sure how that guy got 13 yards on that run, but he did.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
The give to Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Finally caught the fucking ball. Touchdown.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams.
Oh my God, this team's running all over me.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. This defense for the Dolphins, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches.
Behind him, and still completion from a superstar quarterback.
They'll try and run the option to pick it up, and he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down.
Had a free shot on the quarterback and I missed.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Humble balls out. Pick it up. Touchdown. Tough 6. Yes,
They have 6.
back.
Let's go.
Oh, now it's going to be 14-21. Oh, God. That's the worst start. That was the worst of the Patriots start. 21 points in the first quarter. Oh, good.
Now Jones.
Oh, I even am a positive winning team. I don't even know.
3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Sacked the quarterback. I blitzed with my so I'm like watching. I played the linebacker and I was watching his man was the running back.
Yeah.
And I just watched him to see if he was blocking or doing a route. After the period of time passed, that he wasn't like doing a block out route. Just gave him the business.
Pick 6 for me. Let's go. 8th interception for Humphrey on the season. Oh, hell yeah. That's why I like playing cover 2 though a lot, just because now I'm the person doing that pick on that flat route, because that corner covers the flat. So they throw the flat, pick 6. He threw a flat route, pick 6.
Defense. That's what I pay you for. I barely pay all anything.
I don't pay all anything.
But if I were to pay you,
I couldn't afford y'all. So.
we're in an agreement.
That's funny.
Alright. Nice. 3 and out. Let's go. Let's go. Come back. Come back.
There you go. Come back.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
My punt returner, I have like a dedicated punt returner. Slows me in the play
situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good
Team
spot.
off the field. I'm not going to make my depth trade up at all.
On offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Goes right back to Smith again.
Got the inches.
6 there on first. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays that send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Another pick
Jones.
6.
And he's got some space here. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 on a
2 pick 6. This sucks though. I need to stop. I don't. Maybe I should have kneeled.
We just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing
So I play cover 2, dude.
They didn't get overexcited and have a bust.
Only place you can throw in cover 2 is directly in front of the center. Or to the corners. You can do the corners.
Swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. A heck of a play there.
Oh, nice. My sub is also fatigued. Oh gosh.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Why is there a flag on this play? I just ran a touchdown. Perfect run. Perfect find the hole.
Jones has just thrown his 3rd
It's gonna
interception.
come back for help.
Picked off at about the 30.
I'm not gonna believe this, but he threw another pick 6. 3 pick 6s. I got the ball in the 1st quarter. I scored a TD. It was 28-0. Jesus Christ. I mean, that was a terrible throw. I don't know. The guy was open. The guy was covered. Oh, God.
Tucker down and the point after.
See, this good thing I have, this kind of worked for me though. Is like, okay, like they had a really good running back. They do have a good running back, and he's run a lot on me. But like I was like, well, the quarterback sucks. So what if I do my defensive game plan against the quarterback? So I did short passing. So that's cover 2. So I got a boost on cover 2, and all my picks have been cover 2. So like I wonder, like, you know, do you game plan for what they're best at, or do you game plan for, like, you know, their weakest at, attack the weakness? This game it definitely worked for attacking the weakness there instead of trying to defend their strength.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
There you go, Danny.
Shifts back to Daniel Jones and company. So with the
3 interceptions.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning
Third and
that for
18.
touchdown.
What
This
would you do?
offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
Halfback slipstream. Maybe that'll give me 18 yards.
Yeah.
Like it did in the last game.
It did. It did work for you. That was like one of the biggest plays of the game.
Please, can I get the block? Nope. There's the answer to that. Sorry to ruin that. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
3 linemen let the one guy through. At least I'm only down by 7.
Back to throw. Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Steelers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jones. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. So the completion results there in 9
finally
yards.
Finally a 3 and out.
It'll be 4th
Get the ball
down.
back.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100
Oh
yards,
God, that is so
you really done
ridiculous.
some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. His first
He's
carry,
on the
their
left
second
side.
drive, pretty solid.
Threw all the way to the guy that's not even on the screen.
Really
On the
throughout that one.
right
Not
side.
only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find
Yeah,
the balls?
that does happen.
And he's seeing things before they even
Let's get
open
Brooks
and hurdling through them.
What's
And
going
we've hit
on?
the 2-minute mark in
Why
this
is my
first
defense
half
not
of
91
action.
overall? Just break 3 tackles and call you for dinner.
Call you for dinner.
Yep.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
First man through, it's the fullback use check. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
Running clock. Just running clock.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
End of the second quarter. 28-0.
Oh, Metcalf, you monster.
Yeah. He definitely had some highlight plays there.
So we've come upon
He
halftime
broke 2
here
tackles
in
and
week
scored a touchdown.
17
Did he?
as we send you up to Orlando.
There's your team. There's your 97 overall receiver. You asked and he said you rang.
Very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute.
The
but
second
first,
touchdown of the game.
time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL.
soon as he beat the defender and I saw the safety in the middle of the
We'll
field,
start
just
up at
threw it
MetLife
straight at him.
Stadium in
Caught
New
it.
Jersey.
He
And those
had
two
to
are
jump
tied
up to
as
come
they
down
play
with
the
it.
second quarter.
And then once he caught it, the cornerback tried to tackle him,
Mhm.
which he
From
got
there,
out
we
of.
head
And then
down
the
to
safety
Sunshine
also
State
tried to
to
tackle
check
him,
on the
which he also got
Jaguars
out
at
of.
home in
And
Jacksonville.
then he
And
ran
they have the
off
lead in
the
that
rest of
one
the
over the
way
visiting Philadelphia Eagles. De'Ami
four.
Brown, a touchdown reception.
Oh, you taking a knee?
Lastly, let's head up to the Twin
Taking a
Cities
knee in the
to check
second
in on the
half?
Vikings at home in Minneapolis.
Terrible.
And they
I'm not
currently trail in that game against the visiting
over that.
Patriots.
And I
Terry
get the ball
McLaurin,
back?
a
Thank
touchdown
you.
reception. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team. Brandon Godden and
30.
Charles Davis.
A pretty good run. I'm falling in love with the pass, Stephen. It's dangerous.
Dangerous, but important. You gotta have some plays that
All
you
right,
can do.
Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season.
What is your offensive line? Is it agile? Is it power? Is it pass protection?
Yeah, agile.
Agile. That's good for pass protection.
So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's
Good
take
for
a look at the
screens.
playoff picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games,
I can't do it. I can't do a
screen. For position.
Well, yeah, I mean, you get some bugs. I mean, the bugs on you, bugs on you. But at least your team is.
Yeah, I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now, to see who can make their last run, their last push.
I don't know, if I can get another 3 and out here, he might not get to 200. He's only at like
pretty indicative of the
60
way this
right
one's
now.
gone. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Well, I just gave up like a 50, 80-yard play or something, so that's unfortunate.
Big play there on the catch and run.
I got 146. Fuck.
Drive's gonna end, but how about the way they
That's
flip
not
field
good.
position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Sucks. Just fuck myself. I should have said anything.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley Cox. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field?
Only
It's taken
myself,
them no
only
time
myself
at
to
all
blame.
to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Back to throw again. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
Let's go.
Because of what you just described, they've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3.
They went for it on 4th and 1 and got sacked.
You might want to go ahead and kick the...
Hey, look at the stats though. I think I gave up too much right there, maybe. Nah, they got 162 offense there. I was like on one
And
drive.
see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
First down, Miami.
Run the ball.
As they get set to start the
40,
drive.
you saw the clock.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in
There it
days
is.
gone
There it
by,
is. You know.
we would clip this
Mustard.
out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
Here's McKissick. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Another carry here for the fullback Juszczyk. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Sack him again. And again. And again. And again. And again.
A give. This is Chubb.
You're right.
Pushing his way through. And he'll be taken
19-yard
down, but not
touchback.
before he works it past the 50.
Take it. Oh my God.
Yeah, another good run there.
time.
He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon.
Oh, it's
And that
time
last
for-
carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
Well, if they score on this drive, I have to dig into our second half blowout material. I think it's 28-0. I think it's time to dig in, sir.
They run. Chubb.
This team couldn't stop me on offense anyway. I'm like running. I have 11 rushes for 109 yards.
They're set up with a 2nd and 1.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Get a first fucking down. Jesus Christ.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Always just shed the block that's immediately in their face.
Yeah. It happens a lot. That is, it's just it's just...
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Yeah, like, I don't know. That's why I like power line.
I know a lot of times
Is
you like
that
to put players
they
in
don't do that very often.
boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy,
I feel like, because I've had Tampa Bay's scheme was agile linemen, and I was, every time I'd run, I'd be kind of like, well, they didn't really block him that well there. Anything between the tackles, I felt like was, just were blocking wasn't very good. On the outside, it'd be fine, but on the inside, it's just tough.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A carry now for McKissick. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I ran out the third quarter there.
going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 4. Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. That would give to the big fullback use check. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
I'm gonna kneel. I'm a second and goal. I'm just gonna kneel it twice. Turn it over.
And they will take a knee here. From back at the 3 now. This is third and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. They'll try
Pass to the
and
left.
Those
are to the right.
Get it only to about the 3 and no further as they stop him. They try to let
Intentionally
the
don't score.
Between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They run it again with Williams. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Third down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Yes.
And he'll get inside the 10, but he's sure
Are they gonna
the
punt?
line he needed. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to
Yes,
fourth
they're
down.
gonna punt.
Here's Chris Jones now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
I think
His
I might
first
take it.
punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Webster now to return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field.
So yeah, they have 167 yards of total offense.
Position,
Nice.
1st and 10.
Just gotta run the ball out, run the clock out here.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Zero passing yards, Bear. I did not throw the ball once this game.
Oh my
Back
god,
to the
thank
ground. This time it's Chubb.
No, he
And
caught
not a
it.
whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. 122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been
Seconds to
satisfied
go
with
down
what
the
he's
field,
given them.
make a
Whenever
field
they've
goal,
needed a
that
big
ain't
run, a first down, he's
Unlike
the guy
that,
they turn
I'm quite
to.
thinking.
And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep
Come on,
handing
Mac
it to
Jones,
him
this is
and
your-
keep picking
this
up
is
good
your moment.
yardage.
It's your time, Mac.
It's your time, Mac. JK, Matt Cliff. It's your turn, too.
They'll run here with Balazs. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Range, I can only throw the ball like 30 yards.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's
open, I
always
just
fun
couldn't
to
get it.
watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out the
Traded for
blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
No, out of bounds. You love to see it, Steven. You love to see it.
And they take a knee.
Well, Pittsburgh just said uncle. They didn't even try to call any timeouts.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
I lost to the Rams.
No score.
I lost by 3.
Ah. Tough. That puts you at like 9-7?
It's me, perhaps in someone else's hands for the playoffs.
So a victory here for the Miami
True.
Dolphins. And this was truly a total team effort.
Eagles were
Charles,
losing
on
to the
both sides
Jags
of
when I
ball.
saw.
They absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than
Yeah,
that, right? The defense
right.
led the way, but the offense did their part as
Mac
well.
Jones,
They
3
moved the ball up and down
touchdowns,
the field.
237
So
yards.
you gotta like what you saw. What do they call that? A total
His,
team effort?
first
I
half
think when
was,
it's time to hand
first
out
quarter
game
was
balls,
21-0.
guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for
Just like
Miami,
so
they
many,
improved their mark to 12-4 with one
like,
game to go. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gott. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.
They finished 28-0. That's good.
Yep, they didn't get enough yards either. Not a pass. Not a pass, Bear. Not a pass. And I ran for 236 yards. Jesus. Yeah, I just like, for me at least, what helped me get successful is that like I have like I probably only use like 10% of the playbook. There's just like 10 plays that I cycle through, and that's it. And once you find those 10 plays that work best for your team, you just keep doing them, and then you just kind of get really good at those plays, and that kind of helps you eventually. I'm gonna.
Oh, let's see the. Let me know when you're ready to advance, so we can see the
Oh well, yeah. I'm
playoff
almost
picture.
there. Upgrading. I got some upgrades there. One guy who got a pick 6 got an upgrade. That's nice. Another guy that got a pick 6 also got an upgrade. There you go. People who got pick 6s got extra points there. Superstar Isaiah Simmons. Yay. I'm ready to advance.
I'm still in the.
You're in the
Still
playoffs.
7th. I'm still 7th.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Let's see who. Not the schedule, the standings. I'm tied with the Seahawks, both at 9 and 7. So if we're tied and I'm already above them, then I guess that means there's a tiebreaker somewhere in there. What determines ties in the playoff?
First one's lost in the conference record.
Oh, thank God I beat the Detroit Lions.
That's right.
Minnesota's not in Seattle. Seattle's gonna lose to Minnesota, so, and that's not a conference game either. So
Seattle? Yeah, Seattle's
yeah,
NFC.
first, yeah. Yep. So there. Unless I lose, then they win, or then they can get in above me. There's probably some other teams that I could work with as well.
Mm-hmm.
Weekly strategy. Can I choose not to do any? Lamar Jackson. Oh my God.
That's your last game?
Yeah, is it Jets?
Hey, you beat them. You can knock them out of the playoffs. I think they're a 7th seed right now.
On your side or my side?
My side.
Your side.
You want to play this game, or you want to save it for next week or tomorrow or something?
You can play it. You got something to do?
Yeah, we can play. Am I first seed there now? What am I? Still 2. I'm first.
Oh, you're gonna sell some hoodies. God, 11 fatigue gain. Good. Lord.
I don't know. Part of me wonders if I should just. Part of me wonders if I should just do like just play backups this week. No, my fatigue's okay.
Well, you'll get a bye if you win, right?
Right, yeah, I should probably just do that.
Alright, I'm playing the season game.
Good
9
luck,
and
Bear.
7
Good luck.
Jets versus 9 and 7
Bears to
Congo Bells.
see who makes it into the playoffs.
The Bears.
The Bears, the Bears, the Bears, the Bears, the Bears, the Bears, the Bears.
Lamar Jackson will be running and throwing for 900 yards.
Probably true.
What?
You're probably right.
So Dad lost both. Oh, he has the Saints
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wonder how they're doing.
and you got one.
Yeah, I just got that Chiefs Chargers win. We both lost the Patriots one.
Man,
Can't beat the coin.
beat the coin. Let's go defense. Let's get us into the playoffs.
Today,
Looks like a
from
damn
Highmark
hunchback
Stadium
in Notre
Orchard
Dame.
Park, New York. It's Week 18.
Jackman, 4,600
NFL on
yards.
EA Sports.
Playing against Tom Brady.
Still 99 overall. There's
I'll be curious to see what the Ducks have to say about Kellen Mond when he didn't throw a single pass last week. He ran a touchdown in.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. Leading them out from Texas A&M at quarterback, Kellen Mond.
And when Kellen Mond left College Station, he held most of Texas A&M's passing records, total yards, passing yards,
nice.
touchdowns, you name it. And then he went to the NFL draft in 2021 on the heels of being the 2021 Senior Bowl MVP. And the Vikings took him in the 3rd round that year. NFL arm strength at his best when he loosens up in the pocket and lets his talents flow.
First carry for Nick Chubb. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he gets it up past the 35. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
I don't even have defense sometimes. They throw passes regardless of who's guarding them. They run the ball as if my D-line's not very strong.
Good defense.
But I'm still 80 overall is
Down,
one guy, and it's a
and he'll be
3-4.
taken down at the 46-yard line.
I think in this game, D-line is everything.
Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo.
We do. Well, I've seen like a lot of those come off blitzes.
Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
But you just gotta have. That's the way I play. Is like, it's easy for the computer to pass. So you want to have like as many people to protect the pass as possible. So you just want to basically have those 4 people, or in your still 4 people. You can still have 4 people.
A run for Nick
Doing
Chubb.
it in
Nice little juke, and they're well past
3-4.
midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of
Get the
40.
pressure, and then everyone else is just in the zone in the cover 3 or cover 2.
For him to maneuver on that run.
And you just hope they throw a pick.
It shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs
That's at least
in
the way I
league.
figure.
Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
They sent me to the damn
Shadow
realm. Just fucking ran to a brick wall.
1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. A run here for J.D. McKissick. Shreds the tackle. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
There hasn't been too many injuries, right?
You want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Too many. Which isn't really realistic. You see a lot of football games with a lot of injuries. Injury every other play. But it's fine.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. First man through, it's the fullback Juszczyk. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Understand. Put them in chains, you know.
There you go. What's you still 0-0?
0-7. Can't stop that guy.
Jackson, tell me about it.
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as that'll be a pickup of
They
about
don't even have a
5
defense.
as they convert on 3rd and inches.
99 overall cornerback with his other stats at 98 and 97.
A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing
Play cover
forward.
2, cover 3.
I think it actually works in
Over and
reverse.
over.
I think they block harder.
You think they're going to run it? Play cover 1.
I love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Running all over him, though. That's good.
A give. This is Chubb.
They ain't broke, don't
He's
fix
going to
that
get
system.
4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
2nd and 6. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he's brought down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line.
All you can ask
as
for,
this
right?
game gets started, as it starts
Touchdowns from your offense.
that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Oh, am I playing a home game? Oh, Russian music. Been a while since I heard that.
They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take
Maybe
this
it's
into
Berman.
the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 16th touchdown of the year.
16
and the Dolphins
TDs
take it
for Chubb
right
this
down
year.
and score on the opening drive.
On the toss.
First
Cornerback
quarter, maybe
had a
too
free
early
hit,
to
could
talk
not
about
tackle.
Statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right
And I
there.
ran the ball the way
If we're
downfield.
going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive.
I think that's a
They
big part of
wound
it
up
though. Like
taking
that's
it into
something
the
I
end
notice
zone.
now is like, okay, if I can mix in those power runs
Justin Tucker
and
for
actually
the extra
kind of
point.
execute them somewhat well, it's like it's pretty unstoppable. Because like now I'm doing the power stuff. So I do the fullback dive, I do the power, I do just the halfback dive, I do the toss, and it's like if you do all of those and the defense
the one to finish it off
has a hard
as he
time
does so
where
with
you
a
mix it up.
touchdown run.
but still doing basically the same thing. Doing the same thing, but just slightly different.
Thank you.
Tucker now to kick it away following the
Oh,
touchdown.
clear it out.
Oh, nice.
My actual 99 overall quarterback did not let the guy catch the ball.
We're playing zone?
So here comes the Bills on offense
Throw
for the
the deep
first time.
zone.
They'll be led out by
Throw the
a
deep
guy
zone.
who is very familiar with his defense from all his years
And the
in
way
the
threw it
AFC
deep, so it was
East. He, of
properly
course,
banned.
is the great Tom Brady.
There you go.
Brady now on first down.
There it is. Trying to man coverage DK
And from the 25,
Metcalf.
they work this to the 29,
Donkey
a
Kong
gain of 4.
Metcalf.
These two
I'll be
teams
lucky
met
to
up earlier in the year,
yeah,
back in
DK.
week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be
Just gonna
looking
call
for the
fade route
sweep
and throw
back
it
here
over
at
the top.
home.
Oh
From
no.
the 29,
Twenty.
Brady over the middle, complete. It's Miller, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Run all over him though. Run all over.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
Ah!
And that's going to be
God, it sucks when they do play
incomplete. The
action,
contact there enough to jar
and
that
it's
ball
just like you
free.
kind of lose
And it
yourself.
brings up
Like I had a
fourth
free
down.
hit on Brady there,
On
but
fourth down,
the play
A.J.
action, I know he
Cole
kept
comes
it,
on
but
to
like it just
punt.
kind of messed with my equilibrium there. I didn't sack him.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as
It
he
was
sends this
incomplete,
one
but
away.
still, it's just like
Here
a
comes Webster.
flag. I haven't seen a flag in a long time.
Who's starting? How long have people out for that?
Usually the game. We'll be back
Calm
next week.
part.
So this will be accepted as
Brewster.
it moves the offense backwards. So the
yeah,
special
it's only a
teams
game.
penalty cost some yardage
Thank
there as
God.
they come out on 1st and 10.
Thank the Lord.
Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more.
Oh,
Take it in for a
83-yard
Dolphins
touchdown. Chubb.
Nick Chubb, 83 yards.
83 yards.
And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points.
There's not much
Yeah, like,
perfect
it's
in
funny because
football,
he
but
started
that's
off
about
slow,
as
but
close to it as you're
I
going to
maxed him
get.
out on
Score,
power,
force a punt,
so now I've been
score
upgrading
again.
elusive.
And both
So now he's
drives
like
were
getting
impressive. The
one more
opening
speed
drive was
here,
that.
two
Last
more
one
agility
was
here, a little more
other
change of
side, though,
direction.
what's your psyche?
And
You're
now he's
really
kind of like
behind
where he
the
was.
eight
I felt
You
like
gotta
with the
make sure you
Browns, where
just
it's like,
hold in
okay,
there. Survive the
he's
early storm.
strong. He can run. He's fast
Relax a
enough to
little
break
bit
out 80
and try
yard
to get back
runs.
to your
Like
game
now
plan.
he's
It's
the
way
god.
too early for panic.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One play drives.
They have an X Factor cornerback on their side. He was guarding essentially 2 people apparently.
Yeah. X Factor. I mean, I think, yeah. Corners seem really strong right now, like in this game.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he'll take this back
Interception.
down inside the 20.
Roquan
Well,
Smith.
look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around
Tell
for
you,
a
man.
long time. That's a throw he
Play
wishes
zone.
he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy
They
that's
changed
used
my
to taking a
scheme
few
from man to
chances,
zone then?
used to fitting it into tight windows.
I mean, that's what I
These
think
are
about like
throws
right
that he's
now. It's
made
kind of like,
before,
since everybody gets
didn't happen to
upgraded,
get it
yeah, I mean, I
completed
guess
in
it
this
should.
case.
But since everybody gets upgraded the same, it doesn't really hurt you as much.
So here's a 1st and 10.
Like
now
everybody
down
gets
inside the
upgraded
20.
like per. Do we have that upgrade to where everyone gets the bonus of having as if they were scheme?
Oh,
They run.
but I mean,
Chubb.
I guess like their overall will lie though,
And able to get him
based
down,
off
but
what
he
your
does
what type of
reach
defense
the
you are
5.
running.
Right.
So like I can have a 90
yards
overall
rushing for him as he's
guy
been
that
tough
has
to stop
60
here
zone
this
but
first down.
99.
You talked
Man,
about the need for them to establish the
playing.
run early. They've been able to do that
Yeah.
here in the
Man,
first
it's
half.
not that
And
good.
that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
When I said we should raise the catching one, take it all back. They never drop
Now
anything.
Mon. Sliding out of the pocket. And he fires one incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
On 2nd and goal. Mon. They'll
How
roll
did
him
I not
out
catch
right.
that? How did I not catch it?
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Mon. Smith catches left side. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And
Almost
that's
their
gonna
pick
bring up
6.
the 4th down. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Almost.
And Tucker's kick right there.
And
It's
I get a
good.
field goal.
And the
17-0.
lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So 3 points there.
That's my biggest pet peeves in this game, though. If they turn the ball over, score points. Like I had an interception, just get 3, get something.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's
Another
intercepted.
interception? What's going on?
Tapped by Keanu Neal.
Why? That was
He's
that
got
was
to
man
pick up
coverage
the
too.
football at the 28
What's going
yard
on?
line. That's
great.
now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and
no
showing those
way.
hands.
Come on, defense.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Just the zone, and this guy is no one in 10 yards.
There was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage,
The end zone.
held their spot, and
It's like on
stacked
the
him
3-yard line somehow. 2 people are standing in the same damn zone.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player, and it appears to be Devontae Smith who's having some problems here.
And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. So they've been unable
The guy's
to
hurt.
capitalize on
My
the
starting
great
wide receiver
position
got hurt. I
as
hope
of
it's not
yet.
bad.
Here's 3rd and 9. They run it with Balaj. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
Metcalf is inhuman.
What do you do?
And I just keep on throwing it to him, and he keeps on catching it.
There you go.
So out comes a
I'll
field
keep
goal
doing that
team
then.
now for the 2nd time here today.
Good idea.
Made his first. This now from 42
Good plan.
yards
Good,
out.
good game plan there, Bear. Yeah, Chubb is tired, and it's about to be the playoffs, so I'm not forcing anything here.
Tucker's kick is good. And the lead now increases
Play the
to
backup.
20-0.
Just not get screwed.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces.
Done the same play 4 times in a row.
Broken
And I
thumb.
keep on getting it.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And just no chance of
Broken
turning
thumb
the
for
corner. He
Devontae
can
Smith.
only
They could
get
be out
back
for
to
a
the
while.
line of scrimmage.
That would
2nd and
suck.
10 coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives.
Do I
Ended
go
in
for
interceptions.
one more play?
Unfortunately, Not
And
a lot
then,
going on that first play.
How
Yeah, I
close are
think
you?
the anticipation was
13
felt also
yards.
by the defense.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be less
He
than a
dropped it,
yard.
but I still got 2 seconds. So
Okay, good.
I did that. I do it as soon as I had it. Chance to.
And on his first carry, he loses the football.
On his first carry, the guy lost his football. Oh my God! I'm not even doing anything. I'm just getting fumble.
Goodness for heaters up here.
I just
And thank
doinked
goodness
my
I don't have to
field
carry the football
Ah.
in this game. It's January. It's cold out there.
Yeah.
Trying to clutch the football and
Just
absorb
doinked
the
my
hit,
field.
not easily done.
Saw product of the
Doink.
elements
Like,
right
doink.
there.
Like, doink.
Out comes the Miami
doink.
offense. Unit now, they get set to take over. And
I'm
they,
not very
on
good at field
paper,
goals, apparently.
Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting.
Neither was
with
I
the
when I
best
started.
CPU.
Neither was
and
I.
On the other side,
That's
they're down
CPU
toward
doing.
the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every
Davy
trick
Johnson.
play I
Davy
can
Johnson in
think
the
of,
game.
Every different
David-
formation, you
Davy
name it,
Johnson.
I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Johnson.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Mon, here's Tony on the
That
quick
is a good
slant.
backup.
He is good.
Down inside the
Good backup.
15.
He actually just lit up the Jets today. That guy, David Johnson.
Strong throw and catch right there. And
Like
so
2
far in
touchdowns.
this game, the
Plays for the
alleys have
Dolphins,
been
in reality.
open for them to get
Oh.
completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Miami Dolphins.
Oh.
Miami Dolphins, #1. Actually, I
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Dolphins #1. I'm in Buffalo this game though. A couple of Dolphin fans I see in the stands. A couple of teal jerseys up there. Thanks for traveling, Fairweather fans.
They'll run with McKissick. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Nice. Keep on running the ball. Can't believe I doinked it.
It happens, dude. It happens.
They go play action here. Mon. And he whips that one incomplete there.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Milage. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's
not have an issue making field goals. I have no issue like choosing to make field goal.
So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but was 6?
I'm on my 3rd string running back. Rather consistent.
On 1st down, Brady. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Devon Hamilton coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Sacklatch. They hurt Papa Daddy. Papa Daddy, he got hurt.
So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visit. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
My 4th string running back now just got a 21-yard reception.
There you go. Saquon who?
Hammond. Let's Saquon who? Saquon, my Lord and Savior. Nice job, Hill. Go Bears, go.
On 1st
Go
and 10,
Bears,
here's
go.
Brady.
Go Bears, go. Bears, go.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to
Oh, there was a 7-mile-per-hour wind to the right. Oh God.
You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to
I guess I've never really paid attention to wind at all.
Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left.
There's a wind
Just a
here,
minimal
the
gain as
windy
the
city of
defense
Chicago.
react quickly.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play.
Wait a second. I need to just go. I was going to my depth chart and putting every backup in.
Oh, come on. Tampa Bay? Dad pick Tampa Bay or New Orleans?
New Orleans.
How much do they have to win by?
Well, Tampa Bay is favored by 10.5. So, not
it's
much.
like, yeah, I guess I was gonna get beat by that regardless. game.
And that's going to bring up a third down. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. So that'll back them up 5. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Brady. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big gain there for the Bills.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't got much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Everything.
So the big play
What
gets
do we
across
upgraded to? I forgot.
midfield now for 1st and 10.
I don't know. We moved it from like 48 to 50 here.
To throw is Brady. That one caught by Ross Dwelling. And past the 35, will he dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Big guy. First career touchdown reception. Glad to have given that to you. First career touchdown reception. 15th week of the regular season. Alright, down by 4. Must win game. Again.
Again. This is the story of your season, Bear.
Out my main running back. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit with my backups in here.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because
Chubb with the
how often do you
83-yard
see division
run.
games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah,
Most
they
time
thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
Young.
So for the Dolphins, they earned one final victory and finished the regular season at 13-4. And now they'll
Bring your safety
await
up
the
again?
final
That's what you're gonna
seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they're going to kind of bottom out here to wrap up this very forgettable season at 3-14. And it's
Bills
fair to
for
say
3 and
wholesale
14
changes will be forthcoming
with
in the
Brady,
very near
Bear.
future.
With Brady, 3 and 14.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
I'm watching a stream. Oh. Yeah, Bills are 3 and 14. They have 1 less overall than me. Can't explain it. Can't explain it. How long's Devontae out for? Fuck, 3 weeks. That sucks. Well,
Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Dude, he just man modes like any cornerback. He just elevate and
yeah,
almost make every completion.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's very good. He's the kind of receiver you like. Just make plays. Oh yeah. Oh, Donkey Kong. 2 to 1. A little bit behind.
Now I'm on my. I actually have 5 running backs. So I'm
Use
on my
them all.
4th string right now.
Use them all. Mr. Anderson for the touchdown.
It's 4th string running back.
And you take a 4-point lead.
You already finished your game?
Yeah, I simmed the last quarter. I was up 23 to 0. They kept throwing picks for me. So I simmed really the whole second half. Does he doink it? Does he doink it? No. Yeah, you should stream on TikTok. TikTok on Discord.
You gonna run the ball again? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm only up by 3, so guess it would make sense. Does it? Oh God, please. All right, fourth down. Let's go. Give him the flex. Let's give him the flex.
Give him the flex. Hit him with the flex.
They're punting.